So, I got this one in the mail now. All right, so I got my Black Widow. I didn't know when I was going to get her, but I know now that I never need to even attempt to find a girlfriend because I got ScarJo right here. All right, so let's look at the packaging, shall we? It's there's nothing too shiny going on with it like Ant-Man. I mean, this is raised a little bit and a little shiny, but nothing too special. Just got all the special stuff back here. I'm not gonna go into, but yeah. Um, Here's the top of the box. This is Black Widow. Here's the bottom. Avengers Endgame. Side just says Black Widow and Black Widow. And there's a top sleeve. So we're gonna open up the top sleeve, and there's the figure. So you can see the figure. You can see that she's super plasticky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open this up. All right. Okay. This is exciting. Slide this bad girl out. All right. So, yes, I know I'm saying all right a lot. So leave me alone, all right? Okay. Let's look at the accessories really quickly. She comes with extra pegs for her wrists, I'm assuming. She comes with a few hands. Let me get them out and then I'll show them to the camera. Okay. So I might want to turn on the light for this. So we got gun holding hand and pretty rubbery fingers. So it's not bad. I don't know what the difference is between these two hand sculpts. All right, one's a closer grip. I guess this one's to hold her staffs. All right. Makes sense. And a fist. And then her other arm, it's the same hand sculpts, but it has I don't remember what it's called. It's the thing that helps them go through time. It's shiny too. It's nice. It's got a nice paint job. Excuse my hands. I don't know what's going on right there with the paint. I don't know if that's paint or if that's just a gap. But I mean, there's a little paint gap right there. But it's super minuscule. You're not gonna see it from far away when it's on the figure. Let's see. She comes with her electric staffs. I don't know what they're actually called. Her and these two do not connect together, but it comes with a full staff version of them connected together. You can see the detailing in them if it focuses. All right, and let's see the guns that she comes with. And what's this? These are the hilts to the staffs. I guess these plug into the thing on her back. Or she's a Jedi and this is her lightsaber. I'm going with she's a Jedi. And then she's got two guns. It focuses. There you go. She's got two guns. Painted the same on both sides. Nothing special about the paint job. This looks like a cock. Oh my god, it cocks back. Oh my god, it cocks back. Huh. Interesting. That's pretty cool. She comes with two of these. I wonder if you can get her into like a cocking back motion where it keeps it there. Huh. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. Okay. Now, before we get to the figure, let's look at the stand. So the stand doesn't have any plastic I have to take off like Ant-Man's did. It's got the A on it. You can see my camera light. It's got a matte finish here, like a rough textured matte finish. Nice Avengers Endgame logo here. Black Widow, just in the plastic. It's not as sticky as Ant-Man's was. And it comes with the stand, standard stand. That's it. Comes with whatever this is, but I've not yet to look at those. All right, so now here's the figure. Take all this plastic off of her. Really rubbery skin, so that's cool. Allows her neck to do that. So we'll see later how that works with the actual head sculpt. It's not a tight fit at all. That's fully in. It just has a lot of suction to it, if you can hear. It's so weird. I've never seen that suction before. All right, and that's all the plastic off. Now let's take a look at the figure itself. So, take that light off, and we could see her face. That head sculpt is beautiful. And this is exactly why I never have to find a girlfriend. Holy crap. That is Scarlett Johansson. I will have Scarlett Johansson looking at me from a shelf every morning. We'll go into articulation a little bit. Let's just look at the quality of her suit. Her belt is a little uncentered, off-centered. Okay. Let's look at her sculpt here on her wrist. is her standard open. Is there stuff in here? Oh no, that's the. So I guess this comes up so you can move around the arm, but the fabric is kind of poking out. I don't know if that's just quality control, but you could put this down and you could still see it. I don't know if that's just quality control. I might have to snip that a bit. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like on the other side. On the other side, still, that's the same thing on the other side. You can still see the fabric, but I guess you can hide it well enough. Um, the feel of the fabric, I'm not trying to make this look pervy. I do this to the men figures too, okay? The feel of the fabric is really nice. It's sort of similar to the Homecoming one, but the Homecoming one's not as rubbery feeling. This one feels pretty rubbery, but really thin. It's got like a squish to it somehow, but it looks super thin. And you can even see right here, it's like super thin. Her elbow pads, her shoulder pads. We'll go into articulation. I haven't even tried to articulate the figure yet. This backpack seems like it's on loosely. So I'm sure with some, well, actually it might be Velcroed on or something. That might be glued on, so it's probably not even worth trying to take it off. Some visible stitching on the back, but it's probably just because the quality. Not the quality, the fabric. I don't know why I said quality. It's dry brushing on there. Her boots are, I could tell right now, are not articulated at all. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I'm not going to get any sort of movement out of her legs at all. Alright, so she's got single poses, I guess. Alright. I guess I don't need Black Widow to do all too much, but it would have been nice to be able to have her like do some dynamic poses. She doesn't have any pivot. But whatever, let's get into articulation. Okay, so she seems not like super loose. She's not shaky at all. She doesn't shake, but like it's really easy to move her limbs. I don't know if that's just because of the fabric, but let's see. All right, so her arms go forward this much, and I kind of don't trust making it go up higher, just because the fabric. I don't know how that fabric is going to handle that. This piece doesn't move out of the way all too much, but so that's you're not going to get too much up articulation with her. That springs right back. So this is about as far as her arm goes. Back it goes about that much. Shoulder, elbow. I said elbow when I meant shoulder before. Now I'm saying shoulder when I meant elbow. Full double joint, so that's good. Oh no. She's got pretty stiff torso articulation, and that's about as far forward as she'll crunch. And that's about as back as she'll crunch. This is already picking up like dirt right there on her boob. I think that's dirt. I'll try and get it off after. Let's see what her legs look like. She'll be able to kick that much. I sort of see this material not lasting a long time if you leave her in too a dynamic pose, as far back it goes. But you can't really put her into too much of a dynamic pose. Just I'll get to this, but the knees she could kick her butt if she was able to move her ankle. But because she can't move her ankle, she can't kick her butt. And then that got all sorts of bunched up right there. Oof. Yeah, that's all sorts of bunched up now. And I don't know how easy it'll be. If I take this boot off, I think I'm gonna have a hard time getting everything back in. So be careful. I sort of just have to bend her knee now on this side to get this bunched up again, so that both are bunched up. So now they're a little bunched up at the bottom. So if you're doing anything crazy with her knees, just know that that fabric's probably gonna have a hard time getting put back into place. And her boots do rotate, but they are moving the fabric. But she's got very little to no side to side. It goes right back, and absolutely no forward or back. So she's static posed. But I'm just gonna put a gun in her hand, set her up like this, and call it a day. So speaking of that, let's take the lightsaber hilts and port them. Nice and easy. So that's how she looks with the lightsaber ports, with the lightsaber hilts ported. Now let's take the staff holding fists and put them on her. Nice and easy. See, this does come off. I said, see, this does come off, but I honestly don't know if I actually had that on camera. So, my apologies. All right. And now, let's get the staff's inner hand, the batons. You know, I like her with the batons, honestly. So I'm not sure exactly how I'll pose her yet. I think I really want the guns to be out. We'll see if I fall in love with her with the guns. I didn't go into wrist articulation, but it's on a ball joint, so you get pretty much full range, except back and forward don't work all that great. And this is all bunched up now. So let's get the gun hands out. It's kind of giving me troubles putting it on now. just because the fabric keeps sliding whenever I go to put it on. I guess it's on. Let's put on the other one. Okay. And let's see how hard it is to get the guns into her hand. Not hard, but I feel like they don't really fit her hands. I feel like they're too big. I guess they're fine. Can I get her hand on here? See, the problem is with the, I don't know what the point of that cocking is because you can't even get it to stay. It's just like a cool little feature that you can get it to cock the gun, but it's not like she can hold it there. So I don't know what the point of it is, but that's what she looks like. The gun, that hand. That's what she looks like with the gun in that hand. Can she reach in her holster? She can reach in her holster. Now she reminds me of Lara Croft. She's gonna pull out her guns. That's what Lara Croft does, right? I think this is the Black Widow pose from the new movie. That face sculpt looks so good. I don't know if you can really see it on camera all that well. But I think it's just that, like, it just looks so good. I'm almost positive I'm in love. If I wasn't already in love with Scarlett Johansson, I'm in love with this figure. Oh, I didn't show her head articulation. Obviously, she moves 360 like The Exorcist, but her hair gets all weird at that point. She can look that far up. She can look that far down without using the neck, and then if you use the neck, she can. I think that's the furthest down any action figure has ever been. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna pose her yet. Obviously, I can't do anything crazy with the legs. I could probably do something like that far out with the legs. Oh, maybe not. I guess we'll see. Or I'll see. You know, I'm not gonna be able to do anything too crazy with her. But looks wise, this figure's a 10 out of 10. Posability, those they should have made those boots out of a thinner quality, thinner material. Because well, what the hell's the point of a superposable figure if you can't pose their ankles? Every other figure figured it out. So I feel like there's no excuse for Hot Toys to have a figure with this bad of ankle articulation, meaning none. They could have done something else, but they didn't. So if you get this figure, you're just gonna have to live with not being able to put her in anything sort of crazy poses. But quality-wise, the belt, the paint, the stitch, or just the material, the head sculpt, the guns. I love that the gun have a cockback uh, motion, but it's not really usable. The spring's too strong. They shouldn't have put it on a spring. Spring. It's on a spring, so it kind of springs back. But for it to work, like to make it look like she's actually cocking back the gun, if they would have not put a spring in there and just let you just put it back and forth, it would have been so much better because you can actually just, you know, put it there and it stays there. But it's kind of not functional the way it is right now. Her staffs are really cool. I might actually have her hold the staff. That's how I have Marvel Legends. I have her with the staffs in Marvel Legends. But I mean, they just look much better when they're a larger scale, I think. Yeah. Overall, I'll give the figure an 8 out of 10. That they need to fix that ankle articulation. Like that, there's no excuse for that. You can't do anything. It's so lame. But anyway, that was me talking 26 minutes about my true love, Scarlett Johansson, in figure form. If only I had a ray to like make her grow. Make my monster grow! I need Rita Repulsa's staff. That would be pretty creepy. Good thing this channel's not for kids. Yeah, so that is Black Widow. I'm going to put her up there with the rest of the family. I'll probably put her next to Spider-Man because I already have people posed. I already have Ant-Man posed facing this way, Iron Man facing that way, and then his like body-wise, and then Spidey's facing this way, so I'm gonna have Black Widow facing this way. And then Captain America, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Captain America when I get him, where I'm gonna put him, but that's gonna be for when I actually get Captain America. But for now, I got her, and I can't do anything too pervy with her for the thumbnail because it's gross. But let's see if I can get her sitting on my hand. I don't like this. Maybe something like this. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So I'll be here. The light shine bright. And she'll be like this. Yeah? Okay. There we go. That's better. Now I gotta make this go up more. Oh yeah, you can't make her wrists go up high. You can't make her arms go up high, so that doesn't really work. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, you're watching me for a few minutes figure this out, all right? You calm down. You calm down. I think it's good enough, right? Yeah. All right. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this figure review. Can't wait to get her up on the shelf with everybody. Just got to figure out what pose. And you'll see me next time.